If you watch this video till the end, you'll know exactly what to do to become more knowledgeable and confident. Number 1. Believing that the subject is boring. For example, you go to a company speaker event and in the program flyer you notice the speaker is going to talk about culture management. You think to yourself, that is going to be boring or not interesting. You're essentially setting yourself up to not listening to their presentation or to think about other things while they're speaking. If you want to avoid this when you notice yourself thinking that it is going to be uninteresting, instead say to yourself, well, maybe I'll learn something. Let me find at least one thing that I can implement now. And this will help improve your listening. Number 2. Judging a book by its cover. We all do this. We prejudge someone just by the way they look. Internally, we criticize them for their body posture, their uncertain look, their soft tone, and more. If you see a speaker on stage not dressed as they should be for your taste, you'll most likely not listen to them carefully, because you don't think that they have an important message to share. However, that assumption was made only by judging the speaker externally. So with this, you lose out on any of the important facts that they can give and help you live a more successful and fulfilling life. So remember, when you notice yourself judging them by how they look, instead think that they had their own experiences in life and maybe I can learn something from it. Number 3. Emotionally involved. When a heated topic comes around and we disagree with their opinion, you just want to prove your point. We all have to ignore the counter-arguments of our opinions. We're more concerned about winning rather than looking for mutual understanding. This will cause your listening efficiency to go down the drain because you're only listening to what you want to hear. It is no doubt that we love to be right, but if we want to improve our listening, we should be able to calm down our emotions and find mutual understanding in heated topic conversations, so that by the end of the conversation you both learn something from each other. Not using your heated emotions will help increase your listening ability. Number 4. Ignoring the context. A lot of us, when we hear someone give facts, if it doesn't suit our needs, we either discard them or bend them to our needs or opinions, missing the primary point that the fact is trying to make. Doing this doesn't help your listening ability. So if you do this, make sure that you understand the concept around the fact. And if you're unsure that you understand the fact, just ask them. So, is this correct? Does this fact means this? Number 5. Outlining. When we listen to a speaker, when taking notes, we try to condense everything they say, so that it is easier for us to write down what they say. However, that can cause many of those that do this to miss out on the main point that the speaker is conveying to the audience, which can be a bad habit to have. To not miss out on the important key points, if you can't follow the speaker when you're taking notes, just listen. And if you're allowed to voice record with your phone, do that. Number 6. Pretending. I'm sure we've all done this sometimes, when we're just tired, but an obvious reason that can cause you to have bad listening is that you're pretending to listen. And the bad way to do that would be to put your hand on your chin or hands above your eyes, pretending to look at whatever is on your desk. And this can no doubt be a bad listening habit. If you feel tired, the best way to get rid of it without coffee would be to stand up, walk around, breathe in some fresh air, drink and eat a small snack. If these key points are already helpful for you, make sure to give me a like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Let me know in the comments below when you subscribed. Number 7. Distracting. When you're listening to a speaker, you can distract yourself by whispering to someone, by not putting your phone on silent, by closing a door loudly. Doing this not only hurts your listening efficiency, but also those around you. So make sure, if you want to say something to someone, instead of whispering, write it down on a note so that you can share it with them later on. And before you enter an event, that you turn your phone on silent. What you can do is you can implement the Don't Disturb feature for that certain hour if that event is reoccurring. Then you don't need to remind yourself each time to set your phone on silence. And if you want to close the door, just close it softly. Number 8. Avoiding the complex. When you're listening and something doesn't make sense, we usually tend to ignore that because we don't want to look dumb or we don't want to interrupt the speaker or person you're speaking with. But that hurts your listening efficiency. If you don't understand the complex part, how will you be able to understand the key points? So whenever you need to ask a question, do it. Because you know that if you don't do it, you won't be able to keep up and you'll miss out on a lot more. Also know that asking questions will help those around you. Number 9. Disturbed by emotional words. When we listen to a speaker and they use emotional words, for example, don't F around. If you're not used to it, you're most likely going to be concerned or focused on it. How dare they say that word? But take a step back to stay focused and ignore it and keep listening. Number 10. Thought power. Did you know that your ears work faster than your mouth? The average speaking rate is 125 to 275 words per minute, and our ears can listen to 450 words per minute. Now that you know this, you should understand that your mind can think about other things when listening. So if you want to avoid this, make sure you're concentrating on what they say. Thank you for watching this far. Because you did that, I'll give you a bonus tip for improving your listening skills. When you're listening, make sure you maintain eye contact with the speaker or visualize what the speaker is saying. This will help you become a stronger and more efficient listener. Apply what you learned. Like, subscribe, click the notification bell button or you'll miss out on life-changing content. Tell me in the comments below when you subscribed and if there's anything you want to add to this list. Make sure to check out this video because it is your next step to becoming a master communicator.